Good night to the people of Blowing Point and District Number 6, and to all fellow Anguillians near and far. God is a refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46, verse 1. Yes, my friends, God is our help, and together we will stand. This evening, I am here as a proud member of the Anguilla United Movement, and I'm here to lend my full support to the Honorable Helen Hughes, candidate of Blowing Point and District Number 6. I have been privileged to serve you, the people of Anguilla, and work with the Honorable Helen Hughes on this Anguilla United Movement team. And I'm pleased and proud to say that Helen Austin Ford Hughes is one of the most resourceful, well-read, and well-researched individuals I've ever met. If it happens in Africa, Helen knows it. If it happens in Brazil, Helen knows it. If it happens in Antarctica, Helen knows it. So what do you think? If it happened in Anguilla, of course he knows it too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who's always in the know, an inquiring mind, an investigative mind. He's hard-working and he's dedicated, and I'm asking you, the people of Blowing Point and South Hill, to give Mr. Helen Hughes and the Anguilla United Movement a chance to continue to move Anguilla forward. Forward with integrity, forward with stability, forward to prosperity, forward ever, backward never. People of Blowing Point and District 6, I wish to say to you tonight, as Jesus told his disciples in John chapter 14 and verse 1, let not your heart be troubled, because this Anguilla United Movement government has accomplished much. Let the naysayers say what they want, but the truth is the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts offense. But tonight, I'm going to call it as it is. And say it as it is. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. Ladies and gentlemen, this AUM government is a stalwart administration. AUM has stood firm against all odds, against all challenges, against the difficulties, against the backstabbing and undermining. And when they say undermining, believe it or not, I mean that there are those who have been undermining us from within our very own government offices. So you know that this AUM government did not have it easy, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you, fellow Anguillians, that the Anguilla United Movement government in 2010 did not even meet a budget to work with, because the United Front failed to bring a budget to the House of Assembly, and the AUM was basically pressurized to get its budget passed. On top of that, who has forgotten that 3 budgets were brought to the House of Assembly in the very same year? Never before in history of Anguilla has this happened. Who has forgotten that top experts from the British Foreign Office was in here to oversee and scrutinize our budgetary exercise? But with your representative, the Honorable Hubert Benjamin Hughes, and this Anguilla United Movement government, we're finished presented an Anguilla case. One of the same British experts slammed the top of the budget down during a public presentation and said, "This budget stinks!" Ladies and gentlemen, the experts found no problem with the budget, but this showed that the British intended to stall the Anguilla United movement. But they want to do rain with fellow Anguillas, that God set up governments and God break down governments. And if it's God is for you, then who can be against you? This AU government has proven that it is caring. This AU government has proven that it is strong, it's trustworthy, and it's responsible. This AU government has proven that it's about prudent management and strong leadership for all Anguillas. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that you can recall the Honorable Osborne Fleming saying to you from the House of Assembly that the Treasury was bankrupt.
Yes, he did.
But still, no one really knew to what extent the Treasury was bankrupt. It was only when the Anguilla United Movement administration took office in 2010 that Anguillians really found out the true financial position of the Treasury. And one of them did tell the truth for once. The United Front had indeed bankrupted the Treasury. AU met an empty Treasury with no money for its day-to-day operations. The United Front had run Anguilla in the red with over $70 million in deficit and a national debt of over $200 million, which included many millions of paid bills owed locally and some $20 million owed to an institute in St. Lucia, and other millions owed to the government of Dominica. But that is only part, ladies and gentlemen. When I say the Treasury had no money for its day-to-day operations, I want you to think about this. AU took office on the 16th of February, payday was on the 26th, which was 10 days later. And within those first 10 days in office, this AU administration had to buy $10 million to pay Anguilla civil servants. Because no money was left in the bad Anguilla United Front administration.
Tell them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this AU government took a bad situation and turned it around. They reduced the deficit of $70 million down to $20 million within the first year, ladies and gentlemen. This is strong leadership and prudent management, my friends. And they're saying that this government did nothing. I say them got to be joking, ladies and gentlemen. This AU government had created a surplus in the Anguilla Treasury after 2 years, which is 1 full year ahead of the deadline that was given by the British and 3 years ahead of when those jokers called the United Front suggested. My friends, that is sound leadership and prudent management. Yet they are saying that this government did nothing, and they got to be a bunch of jokers, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hear the United Front big boys trying to criticize the Honorable Chief Minister about him not having a plan. I want you to remember my words to you. As Jesus told his disciples, let not your heart be troubled. Yes, it is true that Mr. Hughes had a plan. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that after so much hostility and resistance from a British governor, and so stumbling blocks, starting tactics, and so much resentment from certain elements in the civil service, along the bankrupt treasury, and the mountain of bills that the chief minister's plan had to change. Plans change, ladies and gentlemen. Plans change all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
Man changes plans, and sometimes God changes plans. Even you change your plans in the last election and vote against the big boys club. When you realize that they come to overturn you. So I want to boldly say to you to them, don't mess with God's plan, because whatever God does, it's well done. So again I say to you, let not your heart be troubled. Be fired up and be ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, there's something I must say to you, the people of Blowing Point and District 6. You have had the same representative for over 40 years. That speaks unspeakable volumes. It says that you, the people of District 6, are honest to yourselves and you are loyal to yourselves. It says that you are stable and you are consistent in your commitment to good representation. It says that the Honorable Hubert Benjamin Hughes did and is doing something right, ladies and gentlemen. People of District 6, you have a representative to be proud of.
Yes.
He has worked for the Anguilla like no one else could. And now the time has come from the pass on the road to someone else. Mr. Hughes has always said that when he finds a capable team of young, honest, hard-working, caring men and a woman to carry on the responsibilities of Anguilla, he will gracefully bow. And ladies and gentlemen, that time has come. Tonight, we will see the mantle being handed over to the Honorable Hayden Hughes. That capable and committed to Anguilla cause. A young man who has enjoyed much persecution and is still enjoying much persecution, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you this, we are in Blue Point tonight. Just the other day, I heard that Hayden is making up the tourist visitor numbers to make himself look good. But I thought that was so lame because that information is so easily accessible. That information is available at your fingertips if you really want to have it. The government of Anguilla has a statistical department and you could easily access the website. You can click on a button and get the numbers for yourself.
That's right.
So go ahead and prove for yourselves that Hayden's fact tell the truth. And when you do, I hope that you will be honest enough to admit that you made a mistake. Now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, some people may say that Hayden is controversial. controversial. Some say that he is self-opinionated. Some even call him out his name and they try to scandalize and brutalize him. But that does not say anything about his progressive and forward-thinking Frank Miller. And that's what matters. People of Blowing Point, I simply want to say to you that here in Austin, Fort Hughes can back his check. He's ready. He is not afraid to tell you where he stands on any issue, even if it's about his own parents. Here he can openly say when what he has shares in and doesn't have to defend where his paychecks come from, and you know why.
Yeah.
Because he's honest. He's honest, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Blue Point. I want to say to you and the people of District 6 that the Honorable Chief Minister is leaving you with a credible and honest young man.
That's right.
You will see. You will have a representative that will stand up for cul-de-sac, rendezvous, Blowing Point and South Hill, and by extension Anguilla. In the Honorable here in Austin for you. District 6, here he may be young, but I can definitely tell you that he has some of the most brilliant ideas that you will find anywhere on this planet. Blowing Point, you need hidden youth. District 6, you need hidden youth. And ask you to give him your support and your vote and let Anguilla move forward. Forward to integrity, forward to stability, forward to prosperity, forward ever, backward never. We're fired up and we're ready to go. What day is the tree? What Dr. Ellison said this should one. What General Roberts in District number 2? What Elkins Richardson Curran in District number 3? What Elvin the Poodle Arms in District number 4? What Patrick Sheriff Henry in District number 5? What an honest woman, Christian Richardson Harry in District number 7? What Kelly Hughes in District number 6? Ladies and gentlemen, return the Anguilla United Movement to office and let us continue to move and go forward. Forward ever, backward never. Good night and may God bless you.